treasure dream. I care for no one else but you. I'd tear my soul to cease the pain. I think maybe you feel the same. What can we do? I'm not quite sure what you're supposed to say, but I can see it's not okay. He makes you laugh, he brings you out in style. La 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 la. Treats you, makes you up real fine. And when he's strong for you. And when you kiss, it's something new. But did you ever call my name just by mistake? I'm not quite sure what you're supposed to say. Whatever. BOOZHOO! Mino Giga Jabe. Hello, good morning. Mino Giga Jabe, John Redcorn. How you doing, my brother? And BOOZHOO Niji. BOOZHOO Wally Bear. Oh, it's just coming out here. Thought I'd start the show with a little prayer. Ask the Creator to help me speak well in that. Happy Valentine's Day, fellas. Although I don't really recognize Valentine's Day. I call it Happy Love's Day. Happy Love Day. Minawana Gozi Zaga Gisha Good. Happy Love Day. Hey, BOOZHOO, friendship. Happy Love Day. Minawana Gozi Zaga Gisha Good. Happy Love Day. I don't know about all this Saint Valentine's nonsense. Oh, it's Valentine's Day. You better go and participate in some kind of pagan ritual. It's like Christmas all over again. I was looking up, what are the roots of Saint Valentine's? That's a Christian thing, right? Saint, right? He must have, I don't know, what did he do? He's a patron saint of romantic love, Nope. Turns out it goes back to ancient Rome, to pagan gods, to fertility gods, to Pan, to all kinds of just demonic, worshipping Pan, Nimrod, whatever. But it was when the church tried to Christianize pagan rituals. So St. Valentine's was like, well, he was a guy who married people. And when the church took over Rome, they were like, okay, I know you guys are used to having this satanic celebration every year where you get drunk and randy and whatever. We're going to call this St. Valentine's Day instead. Okay, fine. We can still worship Cupid and, Venus. We'll keep all the symbols alive in secret, like roses and hearts and winged gods from pagan religions or whatever. So I don't care so much about Saint Valentine's. I care about love. Zaga Edie Win. And if you want to say I love you on this day, this love day, you would say Gi Zaga In. Gi means you, Zaga love in. I. You that I love. Not to be loved is Zaga Chickgade. Chickgade. Zaga chickadee, be loved. Oh, to be in love and never fall out again. Is anything better than being in love? Oh, and do you ever love so pure and strong as you did when you were like, I don't know, 14? That's what love is true. The 14-year-old puppy love. Your first love you never forget. Zagain. I love you. Now me, I've only had one boyfriend. That was Nanaboozhoo. He's my first and current love. To be loved. Zaga chickadee. But I know Michael and Nanaboozhoo have a whole list of first loves. Happy Love Day. Minawana gozi zaga. Geeja good. And Sequoia Hummingbird. Oh, Boozhoo, Sequoia Hummingbird. Talk about being loved. Everybody loves Sequoia. And Surrealist is here. Boozhoo, Surrealist, Mino Giga Shape, Nanaboozhoo, Natasha, and the multi-talented rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons, and the awesome Boozhoo crew. Gakina, oh yeah, everybody. Big old good morning. Good morning, la-di-da-di. No, I better say a prayer. I'm supposed to be out here before the sun comes up, but you can see how that worked out. Get you manadu. Otapana niwi asema. Great spirit. Except my tobacco. Mikwech ka ishi kakina keku. Ka ishi chikea nungum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Takawi tukawishan andom in a way ishi gigajaba. Please help me to speak well this morning. Thank you for my life. Dash mikwach ka bisan dawi egg. And thank you for listening. Ni mikwach and them get you manadu. I'm grateful. Benge. Amen. Amen. Whoa! I was trying to think of a love song to start the show out with, but I couldn't think of any. Like, what's a good love song? Every little thing he does is magic. Every little thing turn me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now my love for him goes on. And every little thing he does is magic. That's what it's like to fall in love early on. It just seems like that person can't do any wrong. It's, oh, how did you become so perfectly you? Every little thing you do is magic. It just blows my mind. Oh, I love you so much. Gizaga in. But ultimately, after all the dust settles, what this is really about, it's time to go out and get hitched. Up at you. We the gay get married. Marriage up at G we the gay. Up at G means very or quite. For some reason in Ojibwe they connect. Yeah, there's marriage. I mean, you can be we the gay. connected or whatever. But once you're married, you're up a G way to get very married. You're legally married. Up a G way to get. We're living in a time where it's not a foregone conclusion that first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby and a baby carriage. Remember that? Now if you ask somebody, it's like, does love have something to do with marriage? People are so cynical. They're like, well, I don't know. Historically, it had more to do with bringing families together and property rights. Like, really? Are we just giving up on marriage and family? Isn't that what it means to be traditional? To live like the old days, like our grandparents? But everybody's going MGTOW. Men going their own way. Women are strong and independent. They don't need no man. There's no shame in the single mother game. Is it over? Is marriage a thing of the past? Or is love in the air, like Papa Magosh would say? Hey, Papa Magosh, welcome back. It's nice to see you. Is there still true love? What does it mean to be in love? When will we be married, Molly? When will we be wed? When will we be bedded in the same bed? You had your eye on Jimmy, long Jimmy Dean. You had your eye on Jimmy, and a fine man he. You had your eye on Jimmy, but better let him be. 'Cause when you go, Molly-o, you'll be gone with me. When will we be married, Molly? When will we be wed? Yeah. Old songs. They're always about a young man wanting to get married. But in the modern age, it's like getting married is like that's like the walk down the alley is the walk down the gallows. I remember there was a song in the 80s by Bruce Springsteen called The River. And it was all about this guy thinking back on high school and how he and Mary, it's always Mary, were dating and they'd go down to the river. But then everything went bad when then I got Mary pregnant, and man, that was all she wrote. And for my 19th birthday, or 18th birthday, whatever he was, I got a union card and a wedding coat. Like, oh no, poor me, I didn't get to just ride my motorcycle off into the sunset and date dozens, possibly hundreds of women I would meet on the road as a rock star. No, I had to get married. I got a wedding coat. And, by the way, a union card. Do you know how good it is to get a job with a union? That's health benefits, scheduled raises, some job security. I'm not sure what Bruce Springsteen was complaining about. Didn't he eventually get married and then cheat on his wife with his singer? So, where's the song about that, Bruce? Bruce Springsteen. Oh, baby, I was born to run. Yeah, why don't you run away? I wish you were born to run away and stay away, Bruce. Because what's up with Bruce Springsteen and songs about young girls? Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I beg your pardon, Bruce? Who are you speaking to? Who is this little girl that you're talking to, and you want to know if her dad is gone? Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? Da-da-da, I got a bad desire. Oh, ho, ho, I'm on fire. Yeah, well, you're going to be in fire. You keep up with your shenanigans here, Bruce. He's got a couple of weird songs like that. But they all do, all those rock stars. I mean, how embarrassing is it, Kiss fans, to watch Gene Simmons sing Christine 16? What? You're 75 years old, standing on a stage in tights and platform shoes, saying the words not tongue-in-cheek. Christine 16. When I saw you coming out of school that day I knew, I've got to have you. I've got to have you. Christine, 16. I'm 75 years old, still singing about that. What? You guys make it so hard to be a Kiss fan. But what are you going to do? It's love. I'm 93 or 16. Would you get over it, Gene? That's illegal. It's a crime. Leave the 16-year-olds alone. You're not Elvis Presley. Let's not forget Elvis Presley started dating Priscilla when she was 14. Oh, he's the king. Yeah, he's the king of something. Oh, excuse me. I've got just a little bit of gas. No, that's not very ladylike. Well, I suppose I should go back. Nanaboozhoo's going to want to do a show. And I'm going to want to do a show. Papa Gosh goes, Sweet Little 16 by Chuck Berry. Ugh. Chuck Berry. You guys. I shouldn't laugh. Alright. But I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I'm gonna do a live stream. You be alright out here without me? Okay. Birds. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
Who is this?
It's Natasha.
Oh,
How many people call you sweetie?
the waitress at Country Kitchen calls me sweetie.
Yeah, but she's old. She doesn't mean it the way I do.
You want me to pick you up?
Yeah, could you teleport me home?
You got it. Scanning for your coordinates.
All right.
And that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so. Number 1. No. Ta-da!
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, just wonderful. Minna gozy zaga. Here's a g. Geeja good.
Happy Love Day?
Yep.
Is that what we're calling Valentine's Day?
Yep. Happy Valentine. Happy Love Day, sweetie.
Well, Minawana Gozi, Zaga Gija Good. Ni Weenie Mushane. Happy Love Day, my sweetheart.
Minna gozy. Be happy. Zag. Love Gishiga Day. Happy Love Day. Oh, and speaking of love, it's Cousin Missy.
Oh, is Missy here?
Yep.
Okay, bonjour, cousin Miss.
How you doing, Missy? She's got a good morning for us. And Guy Mudu Day. He creeps too. Guy Mudu Day. That's what all these pop stars are. The Guy Mudu Day. He creeps too. Talk about creeps. Yeah. I hate remembering the stories about David Bowie.
Yeah, I know.
David Bowie had almost a spotless, scandal-free life while he lived. Which, let's face it, for a major pop star for 30, 40 years. You know, there weren't any children out of wedlock. There weren't any lawsuits. He didn't get arrested. Well, he got arrested once for pot in the 70s. But then, but then, I don't want to get into it.
You don't want to talk about David Bowie?
Not really. It bums me out.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway. Stay away from the OJIBWE, a young woman, an adolescent girl. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. David Bowie, there's a book out there. I don't know. Did you have a good birthday, Wally Bear? I seen your name in the world-famous Res newspaper. Oh, happy birthday, Wally Bear. Man, Gigamana wanna go zi dibishka.
Gigamana wanna go zi dibishka.
Gigamana wanna go zi dibishka.
Gigamana wanna go zi
dibishka. Happy birthday, Wally Bear. Dr. Evils is back.
Okay, bonjour, Dr. Evils.
Hello, Dr. Evils. What's going on? What about the audio of Chuck Berry that came out? Gross. Oh, I don't even want to know. I mean, yeah. Thanks for not trashing Bowie. I should realize. I know. I can't do it. I love him too much. But, I'm not the judge.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah?
You want to take a call?
Oh, sure, I'll take call. Line 2?
Line 2.
Hello, caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. Well, hi, Dalai Lama. Welcome back to the show, sweetie. It's His Holiness, Dalai Lama.
Okay, bonjour, Dolly. What?
He says, Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, you too, Dalai Lama.
Do you have plans tonight? You got a date? Oh, really?
What do you say?
Well, he said as a Buddhist monk, he's not allowed to date or fall in love in that way. So tonight, he's just going to go buy a gallon of Haagen-Dazs chocolate ice cream and eat it by himself in a bathtub.
What, really? Is that what he said?
Yep.
What do you say?
He said it's the only way he can soothe his broken heart.
Well, Dalai Lama, why don't you just go out and meet a nice girl?
Yeah, you don't have to follow those old rules or stupid rules anyway. Oh, oh, really?
What do you say?
No idea. Oh, excuse me. You want to learn some Ojibwe, Dalai Lama? How do we say I love you in Ojibwe? Well, let me help you out. In Ojibwe Moan, in the Ojibwe language, if you want to say I love you, you can say Gizaga in. Gizaga in. Well, thank you, Dalai Lama. Gizaga in. I love you.
Hey, quit telling other guys you love them.
Well, I love them, you know. Okay, I don't really. Gaween Gizaga in Z. I don't love you, sorry. What
do you say?
He says I'm breaking his heart. His whole life he's looked for a woman like me, and now I've just stomped on his heart.
Yeah, sorry, dude. She's spoken for.
Yeah, I've spoken for, all right? I got one man, and that's one enough. But you know, you need to be loved. You don't have to. Have you considered maybe, I don't know, having a new look? Well, if you want to meet a nice girl, maybe you should buy like a dress shirt and a blazer. You know, lay off the sweets, maybe lose a weight. You know, you're looking kind of flabby there. Well, it wouldn't hurt. You know, maybe join a gym. Your vows to who? The Buddha? Come on. You know as well as I do, meditation doesn't do anything. Hey, oh, come on. Can we just be honest about it? Anyway, I gotta go, Dalai Lama. Here's one more phrase for you. And then go out, you know, find a girl. You'll be all right. I will see you again. Gigawaba men, Minoa. Well, Egawaba man, Anoha, Natasha. Yep, Gigawaba man, Minoa, Dolly. Dalai Lama's lonely.
Yeah, I know. He hasn't had a girlfriend, as far as we know, his whole life.
Yeah. It's a very lonely life to be a spiritual dude.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sure glad I never had to take those vows. I would have made a very good priest.
You don't think so?
No. I like men too much. No. Anywho, you want to get up here, sweetie? Sure. I got some music here. So this weekend, somebody asked me, how do you say Leech Lake in Ojibwe? And I was like, well, it's Ga Misquawakogag. I went, no, wait, that's what Cass Lake was called. And I went, what's the Ojibwe word? And I had to sing our song because I couldn't remember the word. I was like, so I wrote a song about Leech Lake, how to say it in Ojibwe. Gazaga squadja maycog, Gazaga squadja maycog. And so I'm standing there going, let's see, well, it's singing it, just high falsetto, and they were giggling at me. It's like, sorry, that's all I remember in song. Well, that's cool. So anyway, here's Leech Lake, Gazaga squadja maycog. Up next, Nanaboozhoo. No.
So I wrote a song about Leech Lake, how to say it in Ojibwe. Gazaka Squatchamacog. Gazaka Squatchamacog. It's fun when you sing it. Now Natasha's gonna bring it. Gazaka Squatchamacog. Gazaka Squatchamacog. Gazaka Squatchamacog. Gazaka Squatchamacog. Gazaka Squatchamacog. Jamaica, Gazaka Squad. Jamaica, Gazaka Squad. Jamaica, Gazaka Squad. Oh, you think you got it? Gazaka Squad, Jamaica. Each leg. La 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 la
Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons and Natasha. Gazaka Squad, Jamaica, Nindonjaba, Leech Lake is where I'm from. So they were asking you about the Ojibwe pronunciation for that lake?
Yeah. And then they were asking me where the name Cass Lake came from and Squaw Lake.
What'd you say about Squaw Lake?
Well, I had to explain that Squaw Lake is actually Miss Squaw Lake.
Yeah. That can be a really gross story. If you don't know, when I was growing up, they always said, never call a woman squaw. That's the worst thing you can say. It's what French guys called Indian women, and it's a dirty word. And there's a town called Squaw Lake. I was asking Benny, I was like, what? Why would they name a town after that? Or the lake? I mean, what's... And he goes, no, that lake is actually Misquagamewe. They started calling it Misquah Lake when I was a kid. And then it just became Squaw Lake. That's just short for like red. There's lots of red lakes. It's not just the upper and lower Red Lake in Minnesota. There's lots of lakes that had like red cedars around them or high iron content or who knows. So he was saying, no, that's just, that's short for Misquah, so it's okay. But, you know, what are we going to do, Michael? I don't know. So how's the coloring book selling? Oh, we sell a few copies every month. Really? Yeah. I think we made $80 last month. That's nothing to sneeze at. At least the machine's working. Yeah, exactly. Michael Lyons is a rock star cartoonist. He illustrated a coloring book that will sell. He's selling a coloring book that will teach Ojibwe language words. Random words of animal names and whatever. But if you'd like to support the show, click the links in the description to Amazon. Michael's got Ojibwe language books and comics for sale. And we have a Patreon, PayPal, and GoFundMe pages. Huh, sweetie?
That's right, baby.
And we accept super chats. Don't be shy. It's good they didn't name Leech Lake Tourists Go Home Lake. They might as well have. With a name like, oh, welcome to Leech Lake. Would you like to swim in Leech Lake? It's filled with leeches. The tourists are like, no thanks. I'm going back down to Red Lake. Wally Bear says, I think his name was Henry. Henry Cass? Is that his name, Henry? Yeah, there's some greasy-haired Freemason. We decided to name our headquarters of the Leech Lake Reservation after. I don't know why. Cass Lake should be called Bugnagishik. If they want to name it after somebody, they should name it after Chief Bug. Yeah. Because he was the chief of all the bugs. That's what a lot of people don't know. The rock star is Juminia Ake. He makes money. He earns money. Juminia Ake. That's right. Taking care of business every day. Minnesota people are really weird about money.
We are?
Yeah, we don't like to talk about it. You know, you ask a rich guy, you know, how much money he makes, he'll never tell you. He'll say stuff like, oh, well, we're comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're comfortable. I remember asking my mom, I go, Mom, are we rich? And she'd laugh. No. We're comfortable. So then how come I only get $2 for my dinner when we play away games in basketball?
That's all you got?
Yeah, she gave me $2. Here you go. You can buy a hamburger and a pop for $2 in 1980. Because we didn't have any money. We were on like the reduced lunch for some reason. Got 2 working parents, still qualify for reduced lunch.
Yeah.
But no, we're comfortable. Poor people say they're comfortable. Rich people are comfortable, you know. Everybody's actually poor.
Right.
But, oh, I'm comfortable. Look at a really comfortable trailer down by the river. People say that like that's a bad thing. Living in a van down by the river.
Yeah.
I'd love to live in a van down by a river. That sounds like you'd have to be a rich person, number one, to own a van. Vans aren't free.
Yeah.
Then to get river shore property. Get a little campfire there and living out of a van. If we didn't have a cat, I'd say let's just sell everything, throw it away, move into a van. You and me, just snug in a Chico and a Man kind of you know, we'd put like blankets and pillows and stuff in there and some Christmas lighting.
Yeah. Speaking of Christmas.
Yeah?
You've got Santa Claus in line too.
Santa Claus? I wonder what he wants. Hello, jolly old Saint Nick. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh. It's Valentine's Day, Santa Claus. Oh, I beg your pardon. It's Christmas Day. Oh, have you been a good little boy? No, it's Valentine's Day. This is a day we celebrate Saint Valentine's, not Saint Nick's. Saint Valentine's? Oh, I got confused. Yeah, I'll say. I get so lonely at the North Pole. Oh. Well, where's Mrs. Claus? Oh, I do not know. I think she went away on one of her girls' weekends. Ho! Girls' weekends? Yes, she likes to go into the city with her sisters and her friends from college. And they go to clubs. Wow. Yes, my wife is a ho! Oh, indeed, ho! So you're telling me it's not Christmas? It's Valentine's Day? Yeah, it's Valentine's Day. Well, how do you say Happy Valentine's Day in Ojibwe? Well, I guess you could say Minnewannagozi Valentine's Gijagad. But Natasha is calling today Happy Love Day. Minnewannagozi Zag. Gishagad.
Mina wanna gozy. Zag. Gishagad. Happy Love Day. Well, when Mrs. Claus gets back from her girls' weekend out clubbing and going to strip clubs, I will have a romantic dinner for her.
You gonna give a romantic dinner to your wife even though she's out with her girlfriends going to strip clubs?
Well, she's a strong, independent woman. I cannot tell her what to do.
What do you think, sweetie? You think Santa Claus has a right to tell his wife not to do that?
I think he better get his wife in line or he's going to lose her.
You hear that?
Is that Natasha?
Yeah, Natasha thinks you better rein in your woman.
Santa Claus, you can't let Mrs. Claus go out on a weekend with the ladies. Well, she said she just wanted to go out and have some fun. You know, you're married now. How do you say marriage in Ojibwe?
Well, funny you should ask. Marriage in Ojibwe. And I like how you still want to learn Ojibwe even though your wife is obviously cheating on you. Appaji, weedigay. This is our word for marriage. Appaji, weedigay. When two people are appaji, weedigay, they're very married.
Well, I'm married, but I don't tell my wife what to do.
Well, maybe you should reconsider that. Would she listen to you?
No, she doesn't listen to me. I don't think she respects old Saint Nick. Ho, ho, ho!
Don't cry.
I cry just like I laugh with ho, ho, ho.
All right, listen to it. I can't help you. I got a show I got to do here. Do you remember how to say "I'll see you again" in Ojibwe?
Well, do you say "Giga Wabamin Mina Wa"?
Yeah. Good luck with Mrs. Claus and Gigawabamin Minawa.
Gigawabamin Minawa, Santa Claus. Gigawabamin Minawa, Natasha. Ho, ho, ho.
Yikes.
You didn't want to help Santa Claus.
I don't know, man. I've made no progress counseling Kermit. I've been telling him to cut Miss Piggy loose for years now.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't listen to me. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think married woman should be out going to clubs with her sisters and her college friends. But if Santa Claus isn't going to say anything, what can I say?
Probably nothing.
Yeah. Everybody is in their own relationships. And by the way, people in relationships, the rest of us, yeah, we are watching and judging. But we never tell you anything because you got in this mess, Santa Claus, you can get yourself out. On this love day, I'd like to talk about love. Other people's relationships.
Okay.
I know you guys have a whole story. You've been through some stuff. You know, she's got issues. You've got issues. There's that thing that happened you don't talk about anymore. You've swept under the rug. She said she forgave you, but you just don't ever bring up Fort Lauderdale anymore. Whatever. The one thing that drives me crazy about other relationships and why I don't like hanging out with couples, you'll notice that Natasha and I almost never have other couples over.
That's true.
We're not one of these couples that only hangs out with, you know, our best friend is this bachelor Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like hanging out with other couples because other couples, not everybody, but some of you guys, you know who you are. You make your crappy relationship everybody else's problem. You know? Your bad relationship spills over. If you're in a relationship where your wife has friends and you have friends, I mean, it's cool to have your own friends in a way. I don't know. See, I never like being friends with couples. I'm friends with one, and the other one I almost never know anything about. Because I don't want to listen to their relationship problems. And you'll be surprised. You can become good friends with somebody who's in a couple. Yeah. And he doesn't use his wife's name very often. He'll say my wife or whatever. And I have got male friends who are married or have girlfriends who's the girlfriend, I can't remember their names, but I can't ask anymore. What's your girlfriend's name? Because it sounds like I don't care. Well, maybe you don't care. It might sound that way because I really don't. But yeah. Nobody likes being friends with couples. We're probably the same way. I think we're sickening to people. You think so? Yeah. We're that couple who's always holding hands in the mall. And, people roll their eyes when they see us. Yeah, why is that? Nobody likes people who are really in love. Yeah. We're a happy, loving couple, and we make people sick. Oh, man. Well, I don't know. What do you think, Michael? You think maybe one day you'll find true love? Oh, I say maybe. But there must be a solution to the one thing we can't live without. That's the look. That's the look. Sisters and brothers should help each other. Ooh, heaven to boast. ABC. ABC. That's the look. That's the look. The look of love. That's the look. That's the look. Yeah, ABC had some good love songs. What were some of those songs? You know who had good love songs? Who's that? Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick? Like what? You were the first, you'll be the last. Wherever you go, I'll be with you. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Hey, miigwech, kakinawia. 100 messages. Wow. The flame, yes, the flame. I will be the flame. I will be. Yeah. Cheap Trick were surprisingly romantic. Although one of my favorite songs by Cheap Trick is about when your parents are fighting. The house is rocking, still I gotta go in. Oh no, oh no. Non-stop day and night, every night. The house is rocking, still I gotta go in. Can't stand the words 'cause it ain't so tough. Acting like fools, I can't get enough. Trouble, yeah. I can't explain what I can't see. Oh boy, the house is rocking. Yeah, that was one of the things when I was in high school that kind of shared. My parents didn't fight very much, but there was always tensions. You'd hear the serious conversations through the wall. But I remember getting together with my high school buddies. One of the things, reoccurring theme we talk about is just how our parents would fight with each other. And, occasionally my dad never laid a hand on me, but my friends' dads all smacked them around from time to time. And fought with their moms, but sometimes smacked around their moms and stuff. And we had some dark nights of drinking too much when me and my buddies would talk about our parents fighting in the house. I remember driving around to Lenny, and he pulled up outside his parents' trailer, and And he's looking in there, and we were like having one last beer before he was going to go in.
Yeah. How old are you?
Like 17 or 18.
Yeah.
And I remember him cracking the beer between his legs there. He's driving. And he goes, nah, let's have one more for the road. I can't face them sober. And we took off and drove around for another half hour, even though we were going to be way late. Because he wanted to get a better buzz on. To face his parents fighting is too stressful.
Yeah.
You know? If you're in a crappy relationship and you got kids, they say the best thing you can do for your kids, if you love your kids and you want to give them, on this love day, my advice to young men with kids. I know we're not married and we don't have any kids, but I'd like to take this moment, sweetie, to give advice to young married men with children. You want to do something for your kids? Show them how much you love their mother. Nothing makes a kid feel more secure, more the world's going to be okay, than if dad's in love with mom. That's more important to the kids than how much you love them. You can blow them off. You don't have to take them to the circus. Don't worry about, I never took my kid roller skating. You don't care. If you are nice and you love his mom and you show it and you remind him, hey, man, I'm here to provide and protect for your mother. Your kid's going to thank you for it later. So that's my advice. Uncle Nanaboozhoo's moment of Nabwakawin.
That's good advice.
Well, thank you, sweetie. What about you, man? What about me? You got a date for Valentine's Day? No, I don't celebrate pagan holidays. Is that your excuse? Yeah, and women hate me. Yeah, okay. It could have been me, but it was you who went and bit off a little bit more than she could chew. You said that you had it made, but you'd been had. You'd been had. That sounds like, I think Wally Bear is quoting a song. Miller's River Rez with Papa Rick GB Wagosh. Miller's River. Gigawaba Man, Minawa crew, taking more bear out for a happy love day brunch. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you got to treat your woman. Take her out for brunch. Women love brunch.
Do we?
Yeah. It's an early lunch. You get to have your second breakfast. If your girlfriend's an alcoholic, it's socially acceptable to drink champagne and orange juice. Bring your old lady out to brunch. Why don't you start dating an alcoholic? You can take her out to brunch. Yeah. Go get her a, what was the thing that drunks would drink the day after? To have like the vegetables? Oh, Bloody Mary. A Bloody Mary. What a name. You can have Bloody Marys and mimosas. Yeah. And you know what we should do for Valentine's Day?
What's that?
We should rent. Rent? Yeah. First of all, we should rent a time machine so we can go back to the 80s and then rent a movie. Say Anything.
Say to John Cusack?
Yeah. And then just fast forward it to that scene where he's standing outside with the boombox over his head playing In Your Eyes.
The light, the heat.
Your eyes.
I am complete.
Your eyes.
I see the doorway
Of 1,000 churches open. Which is a weird image. Oh, in your eyes, I see 1,000 churches open. What? Yeah, 1,000 different doorways of church. Oh, well. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Johnny Depp's online too.
Really? Johnny Depp, welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. Hello there, NANABOOZHOO. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Johnny Depp? Well, I'm all right. You got plans for Valentine's? You going to take out that lawyer? No, I'm not dating her anymore. Did you hear about that, sweetie?
Oh, he started dating his lawyer from the Amber Heard trial?
Yeah.
Well, she was cute.
Yeah. You're not seeing her anymore? No. I dated her just long enough to break up her marriage and destroy her children's lives. Yeah, that's right. She had kids too, didn't she? Yeah. I'm Johnny Depp. I'm just going to move on and date the next, movie star or something. So you don't have any dates tonight? Nope, I'm going to stay in. I don't have time for love anymore. I'm a lone wolf. You're a lone wolf? That's right. I'll never get married again. How do you say marriage? How do I say marriage? Apogee, we the gay. Very married. Are you still married? No, I'm officially not married. I am single. How do you say single? Oh, that's easy. That's Minnewannagozi.
Hey!
That means to be happy. You know what I'm saying, Michael?
How dare you?
No. I don't know if we have a word for bachelor. Oh, we probably do. Hey There and Everywhere is a great song by the Beatles. Beatles have some good love songs. You're asking me, will our love grow?
Going in cocaine dancing.
You stick around and it may show. Are you still in love with Amber Heard? No. I'm in love with my clean sheets. That's what I love. How can I say I love you, my sheets which no longer have human poo on them? Yeah, that's right. Amber Heard left a dookie. Was Amber Heard worth a deuce? That's pretty funny. Here's how you say I love you in Ojibwe. Gizaga in, I love you. Gizaga in, I love you. You know what you should do? You should call up that, what's her name?
Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder. Maybe you could rekindle something there. I think she's married to somebody now. Is that right? I'm not sure. Her name is still Ryder. Yeah, but nobody changes their names anymore. That's true. How come women never change their names when they get married?
Well, because we gotta be strong and independent.
Oh. You don't even have a last name.
I know, I'm like Cher.
And beloved, Zaga Chickadee. Do you think you've ever been loved, Johnny Depp? Have you ever been touched by a hand that's loved you? Well, I don't know if I've ever really been touched by a hand that's loved me. Is that a song? Yeah, that's from the Goo Goo Dolls. I don't know if I've ever been really loved by a hand that's touched me. I don't know why I was thinking of that. So, the Anishinaabe Clown Posse is going to be batching it tonight, huh? Yep, I thought I'd just stay at home and watch the television. Maybe TNT will be playing one of my old movies. Yeah, I hear you never watch your movies. Yes, I've never actually seen my own movies. I wonder how they are. How was Tonto? I thought it was great. I mean, the bar is really low. I wasn't expecting anything, but I thought you did a great job playing Tonto. Did anybody get angry that I was another non-Indian playing an Indian? Nah, nobody cares about that. And aren't you part Cherokee princess or something? Yeah, I'm something like that. I'm a descendant. Yeah, so, who cares? The makeup was kind of goofy. We thought you were remaking The Crow. The Crow? Yeah, remember The Crow? I have a picture here. Are you going to look up The Crow? Yeah. Because I just saw it. Remember The Crow, Johnny Depp? Oh, Brandon Lee. Yeah. You came walking out. We were all like, what's the ghost of Brandon Lee doing on a Tonto movie? Yeah, I can see I can understand the confusion. Why did you put makeup on like that? I'll be honest with you. I was going to try out for Kiss. They were telling me Paul Stanley was thinking about retiring. And so I wanted to be the new member of Kiss, The Crow. So that's true? Yes, it's 100% true. Don't tell anybody. Well, you're on a live stream right now. You think you're going to replace Paul Stanley? Well, I've got my fingers crossed. Maybe he will die. Well, that's not cool, man. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I think that'd be great. I want to be in Kiss. Well, you got the makeup down. I can see it. Listen, Johnny Depp, I better get going. How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Well, we don't really say goodbye, Johnny. We say, Gigawaba min, minawa. I will see you again. Gigawaba min, minawa, nanaboozhoo. Gigawaba min, minawa, Johnny Depp. Gigawaba min, minawa, Natasha. I will see you again. Yeah, okay. Johnny Depp. I love Johnny Depp. I know everybody does. Oh, admit it. You'll watch anything with Johnny Depp in it because he looks cool. And you want to see what his hairstyle is like this season. That's true. He always has a new hairstyle. I've been keeping up with Johnny Depp's hairstyle since the 21 Jump Street days. Really? Yep. Well, what do you think, Michael? Should we call it a show? Yeah. Should I send them out with Speed Trap Town or the intro song? How about Speed Trap? All right. Well, hey, everybody. Sweetie, do you want to add anything? No, I'm good. Hey, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for listening. Miigwech, gabiz and dawieg. And actually, you know what? I think we should do the intro song. You think so? Yeah. Miigwech. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Are you ready, sweetie? Oh yeah, whenever you are. Okay, let's get started. Hoka hey, BOOZHOO! Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. And here's our theme song. No, that's a terrible intro. That's what. Take two. All right, take two. Take two. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture too. I'm happy to be here with you today. Speak Ojibwe. and Wayndom, G-A-I-on, Homanun Goon. In English means I'm happy to be here today. That's all I wanted to say in Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture.
She said it's none of my business, but it breaks my heart. Dropped a dozen cheap roses in my shopping cart. Made it out to the truck without breaking down. Everybody knows you in a speed trap town. And it's a Thursday night, but there's a high school game. Sneak a bottle up the bleachers and forget my name. These 5A bastards run a shallow cross. It's a boy's last dream and a man's first loss. It never did occur to me to leave till tonight, when there's no one left to ask if I'm alright. I'll sleep until I'm straight enough to drive, then decide if there's anything that can't be left behind. Doctor said Daddy couldn't make it a year, but the holidays are over and he's still here. How long can they keep you in the ICU? Veins through the skin like a faded tattoo. He was a tough state trooper till a decade back, when that girl who was a mama caused his heart attack. It never did occur to me to leave till the night when I realized he'll never be alright. I signed my name and I said my last goodbye, and decide that there's nothing left that can't be left behind. The road got blurry when the sun came up, so I slept a couple hours in my pickup truck. Had a cup of coffee at an Indian mound, 1,000 miles away from that speed trap town. Never did occur to me to leave. It never did occur to me to leave.
BOOZHOO! Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture.
They don't play it no more, but I remember a time, 1984, or maybe 85. He sang the Salvation Army band played, the children drank lemonade, and the morning lasted all day. But the bitters came out better on a stolen guitar. Now we were blessed like spiders from Mars. Bitters came out better on a stolen guitar. Now we were blessed like spiders from Mars. They say. They say. Never would have waved goodbye. You could see it written through his eyes as a train rolled out a side of the station. And through an open window came, like Sinatra in a younger day, pushing the clouds away. But the bitters came out better on a stolen guitar. And now we were blessed like spiders from Mars. Bitters came out better on a stolen guitar. Now we were blessed like spiders from Mars. They say. They say. They say. They say.
Winter 1963, it felt like the world would freeze with John F. Kennedy and the Beatles. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons.